Okay. So back to what we're talking about. We are done with all of this. So for those of you who were in the first thing I said, please kindly mute yourself so that there will not be noise. Thank you very much. Okay, good. So now let's proceed. So I said we still have lot size and pips that we have to talk about. So let me clear the charts. No problems. Good. So now we have lot size and pips. So these two informations you have to really know how to go about lot size. So now what is the lot size? What is lot size? So now lot size in Forex means that the types of standard size of a trading contract, meaning that how much of your account are you willing to risk? It helps you determine how much you are risking on a trade. What you're going to be using to determine the amount of stop loss you're going to be using to like trade to take a particular trade in the market. Like that's what the lot size is. So your lot size helps you determine what's it called? The amount of money you're willing to risk on a particular trade.
Recording in progress.
Kindly mute yourself. Thank you. So that's it. So how do we calculate our lot size? What type of lot sizes are there? Those are the things you have to know. Let's say, for instance, I call out a trade. I give you a trading signal. You have a $50 account or you have a $1,000 account. You have to know what lot size you are going to use to take that particular trade. You cannot just go into the markets without having an idea of what lot size you're going to use. So now there are four types of lot size. Four types of lot size. We have the standard lots. We have the standard. We have the mini. We have the micro, and we have the nano. Now, these lot size now have their own. Oh, these lot size now they have their own meaning. It's clear enough. Let's take it again. We have the standard. We have the mini. We have the micro, and we have the nano. So this is it. The lot. Then this is a minute I'm coming. So this standard lot size, what does it mean? The standard lot size is what you use when you have a $100,000 account. It tells you the number of units you can trade for that account size that you have. So when you hear standard lots, you're talking about you having what's it called? You having huge accounts of available trading balance. So you have a $1,000, no $100,000 account size. That's the account size that is good for that standard lot. Then when we're talking about mini lot size, you're talking about $10,000. You have a $10,000 trading account. You have micro, you're talking about $1,000 trading account. You have nano, you're talking about $100 trading account. Now, what does these things mean? You have to understand. So we have lot size. This is a type of lot size. We have standard, meaning the number of units you can trade on a $100,000 account. Meaning you have $10,000, meaning the number of lot size you can trade on a $10,000 account. You have micro, the number of trading accounts you can trade. The number of units you can trade on a $1,000 account. Nano, the number of units you can trade on a $100 account. So now we have the size and how to calculate them. So that's it. The size and how to calculate them. That's what we have next. So all these things, you have to take them into account. So now, what are the size? Let me write it down. Size, and how to calculate them. So when we talk about standard lots, we are talking about using 1.00 lot size. That's what it is. 1.00 lot size. That's what that size of that account is. You're using 1.00 lot size. When you're talking about mini, you're using 0.10 lot size. When you have micro, you're using 0.001. 0.01. Then when you have nano, you're using 0.001 trading lot size. Now, this lot size are very important because they determine how much you are going to be risking on a particular trade. Determine how much you're going to be risking on a particular trade and how you are going to be setting your stop loss in the market. So now, what the next one on the table of lot sizes is profits per pips. Profit per pip. Profit per pip. Profit per pip. So now, meaning that if price, let's say we have 1 pip. If you're using a 20 pip lot size, let's say you're using this, you're taking a buy right now, and then you're using 20 pip. Can you see it right here? This point here where we have 20, circle it, where we have 20, right below it, this black side, meaning that each move that the market makes, each pip that the market moves, either below or up in your direction, against you or for you, meaning that 1 pip costs you how much in a standard this account here? Meaning that 1 pip on a standard loss account costs you $10 for that pip. That's what it means. $10. The next one is if it costs you, if it costs you 1 pip, that's $10. Now you have 20 pips here, Abby. That will be how much will be 20 pip? 20 pip, 20 pips times $10. You have, meaning that you are risking $200. Sorry, $200 on that trade. If you're using a 20 pip lot size, I believe we understand that. That's what it means. So meaning same thing. It means if you're risking you have 20 pips here. Let's adjust it to like 15 pip. If you're risking 15 pip, you're going to be risking like that's $10 per pip. 20 pips, you're risking $150. Like, do you understand? That's 15 times 10. 15 times $10 is equals to $150. So meaning that you're having a 20 pip stop loss with 20 pip stop loss with a standard lot size. You have $150. I believe you're able to grasp that. And like I said, that your lot size help you know how much you are going to be risking depending on the amount of people that you're using. So the next one we have the mini. We have the mini. If you don't understand what I just said, I will send this video on the group. You go back to like go over it again. So now here in the mini section, the mini lot size, one pip, like one move in the market, one pip in the market is equal to $1. Meaning that if you have 20 pips, if you have price, your stop loss set at 20 pips, or your take profit set at 20 pips, meaning that 20 if price moves in your direction 20 pips and you're using a mini lot size, then $1 is going to be your amount per pip that the market is moving in your direction or against you. So $1 times 20 pips will be times 20, it's $1 is equal to $20. So meaning that if you're using this 0.1 on this 15 pips here, you're risking 15 pips per trade. You get, you're risking 15 pips per trade. If you're using 0.1, you're risking 15 pips per trade. Then the next one we have a micro. Now this micro is 0.01. So this 0.01 now, let's calculate it. You have one pip. Per pip, the market moves in 1 cent, which is 0.10. You know that the amount after the decimal in the dollar is what's it called? A cent. For example, you have 50.0, 50.60, 50.6. You have a trading account of 50.6 rather. Meaning that this what's it called? Sorry, I think that cleared out. Let me type it again. $50.6. I mean, now this is where your cent is. Is your cent, is your dollar value. That's what I mean by this one here. That's what I mean by this one here. When I'm talking about this one that you have right here. Kindly mute, thank you, as you're coming back in. So now that's your cent, that's what I mean. So meaning that if you're using 0.01, this one here, this 0.01, if you're using 0.01, you're using 0.01, that's a micro lot size. Your each move per pip is 0.10 $0.10, meaning that that's what you're going to be risking per trade. If the market goes in your direction 10 pips, I think you'll be making about $1 or so. So let's see. Let's calculate it together. Let's calculate it together. You have a 20 pip stop loss. You have a 20 pip stop loss times 0.10 $. That is 1 cent. That means you'll be having, let me calculate, 0.10 times 20. You're going to be having $2 rather, $2. Meaning if you have 15 pips, same thing if you're using a micro lot size account, and you have 15 pips. Another example, meaning that 0.15 pips, sorry, 15 pips. Let me mute this. Okay, so 15 pips times 0.10 $, meaning that's the amount you are risking if you're using a, what's it called? If you're using a micro lot size. So 0.15 times 0.10 times 0.10, meaning if the market goes against you, you're going to be risking $1.5. That's if you're risking 15 pips. You can see them. Look at these two examples here. When I said let me bring this down. When I said 15 pips, when I said 15 pips, we have $1.5. When I said 20, we have $2, and so on and so forth. So that's how you calculate what's it called? That's how we calculate the pips in a micro lot size account. So now the next one we have here is the nano. The nano is 0.001. Now this 0.001, most of the time it is used in these pairs, these volatility index pairs. Those volatility pairs, that's what is used. Indices, I think so. That's what they call it. I don't trade indices. I trade mostly foreign currency pairs. So that's what I deal with. So how do they calculate this one? Now, I think this is 0.01 cents. That's just it. You just have to know all these informations because it will help you know how to calculate your money in the market. It is very good you have this understanding of how and how much they cost you in the market. You can see that it is different. The first one here is this one here, this micro is 0.10, which is 1 cent. And this one is 0.101, which is 0.1 cent. So that's 0.1 cent. You have let's say you have 20 pips times what's it called? Times 0.10 dollar. Okay, $0.01 rather. 0.001 times 20. You have 0.2 cents, $0.2. That's 2 cents. You have 2 cents. This is how you calculate lot size in the market. So now we are moving into this one is number one, the lot size, you get, and this one is number two. Number two, we're going to be talking about pips. So now, what are pips? What are pips? So whenever you're in trading and you hear the word pip, pips is talking about the amount that price moves, like the way price moves, or those things that concerns us as a trader in the market. So pips is the smallest number that moves in a currency pair that we care about as traders. Pips, sorry, oh my, can you guys still hear me? I think my laptop was having a glitch or something. So okay, yeah, let's go back to it. So pips, the smallest number that we care about as traders. The smallest number we care about as traders that moves in currency pair that we care about as traders. Now, how do you calculate pips? So in different pairs, yes, in different pairs, we have what's it called? We have different ways of calculating pips. Now we have what we call a non-JPY pip. JPY pip, meaning that a non-Japan pip, a non-Japan pip calculation. If you understand, a non-Japan pip, a non-Japan pip, that's what we mean. So JPY stands for Japan. So what does that mean? It means that the the fourth, the fourth decimal is what we calculate in a non-JPY pip. what we calculate as 1 pip. It's also calculate as 1 pip in pairs that are non-JPY. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. So non-JPY, we are talking about like pairs that have the US dollar. So I talked about we having what do we call it? I talked about we having we have GBP USD, we have Euro USD, we have AUD USD. So now these are pairs that are not JPY pairs. So now JPY pairs that we have USD JPY, JPY, we have GBP JPY, we have Euro JPY. So now what this non-JPY PIP means is that how we calculate this kind of pair, this one that have US dollar and does not have JPY. That's what we have with I refer to as non-JPY. The fourth decimal is what we calculate as 1 pip in this one there that we have right here. Is anything that has US dollar on it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to calculate it on this. So let's move into it now. I have less than 20 minutes or less than 10 minutes. I'll speed it up. You guys can go find more information on your own. I want to teach you guys everything. These are very crucial information. That's why I'm taking my time out to like teach it to you guys. So let's begin. So let's say we want to calculate Euro USD. Euro USD. Let's use that as an example. Euro USD. See this Euro USD, this pair that you're looking at here. Let me show you how we calculate the value. Euro USD. How do we calculate the pips? So now Euro USD. Let's say that the current price of that pair is let's say Euro USD current price is equals to 1.0787. Now, how do we calculate the real USD? The fourth decimal place is what we calculate as 1 pip, meaning that there is that stuff has gone out. Let me write it again. Euro USD current price equals to 1.0787. All this I'm taking my time to bring out are things that I have in my notes. So this is the current price here, meaning that from the fourth decimal place, this is the first decimal place, first decimal, second decimal, third decimal. So our fourth decimal will be this 7 right here, right? Fourth decimal place. Now that's where we start to calculate our 1 pip from. You understand? So now, if price is to move 1 pip, meaning that, for example, EG1, 1.0787, yeah, let me 1.087, let me put this here as EG. You will not be confused. Let's say now price is moving 1 pip, meaning that we will say plus, we are going to be having plus I think +1, yeah, +1. So if price moves 1 pip, we'll be having what's it called? 1.0788. That's if price moves 1 pip. Same thing for why this thing keeps giving out 1.0. 788. That's for 1 pip. 1 pip. That's if the market moves 1 pip. So now EG2. So we're going to have let's say 1.0787. Let's say the price moves 10 pips. Things are annoying. As it keeps going back. 1.0787. Let's say price is moving 1 pip, like adding to it, addition, let's say 10 pip. That's what I said, 10 pip rather. So 10 pips is going to be 1.0797. So that's if price is moving in a 10 pip. Same thing for 100 pips, 797. So that's price moves 10 pips, and so on and so forth. I believe you guys can go do the other calculation of 100 pips and 10 pips, all those kind of stuff by your own selves. That's if price moves 10 pips. This is it. Now this is how to calculate non-JPY pips. Same thing as when you're calculating other pairs. Now, when you're calculating what's it called? JPY pips. This is non-JPY pips. This is JPY when calculating JPY pips, meaning Japan types of pairs like the pips and how to calculate them. So when calculating JPY pips, how do we go about them? Now, in JPY pips, let me write it out. In JPY pips, the second decimal is what we care about. Sorry, is what we care about as after this calculation of pips and everything, we will then be moving into the strategy and everything. We're going to move into strategy, the risk management, and so on and so forth. So, JPY pip, let's say for example, e.g., we have USD JPY. USD JPY is our pair. Then the current price is of USD JPY is equals to 110.90. Now, like I said, second decimal, this is the first decimal, and this is the second decimal from this zero. So we are going to be start calculating this from this zero here. So if you're having, example one, if you're having 110.90 and we want to calculate 1 pip, 1 pip will be plus 1. This you're going to be calculating from this zero here. So you're going to your new pip will be 1.91 as with 1 pip. Same thing if you're having 10 pips and so on and so forth. Same thing if it's being minus, like if it's against it, those kind of stuff. So this example 2 of JPY pip. Let's say the current price 0.90 and price is moving 100 pip. Let's say 100 pip now. Let's say 100 okay, that thing has cleared. Let's see 2.10.90. Yeah. Let's say price is moving Someone just entered again. So let's say price is moving 100 pips. 100 pips. So now how are we going to calculate it? So now, like I said, the second decimal, this is first decimal 9, second decimal is 0. So now 0, we have 100 will be what? This one will be from here. Okay, let me use the. So you're going to have one 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 um 111.90. That's for 100 pips. That's for 100 pips. 11.90. 111.90. You can really go over the video again, go over it, go over it, go over it like most of the time so that you can really understand these things I have helped you to break down. When I was being taught, they did not teach us how to calculate pips like this. So you have to learn by yourself. There you go. So this is what we dealt with today.